Okay, what we have here is an '08 Chevrolet 2500 HD Duramax diesel pickup. And what I'm going to try to do today is to replace my diesel particulate filter and my catalytic converter with these two pieces of replacement pipe. This is supposed to get me a lot of extra power and maybe 3 to 5 more miles per gallon. One of my main reasons for doing this is because up until the 2010 models of the Duramax diesel, the exhaust strokes sucked extra diesel fuel into the exhaust system, but the diesel fuel would get down into the crankcase and dilute the oil. So everybody who has these trucks has to change the oil frequently because its regeneration cycle is sucking raw diesel fuel into the crankcase and mixing with the oil. Now the only thing I've done here, I'm going to see how long it takes me to do this. Here's my clock. It's almost 2 o'clock. I figure I'll start at 2 since I'm doing a short video here to kind of go over the basics of it. I got my tools laying out, and I got a little impact wrench here, electric one. It might help in some spots, but most of them are tight, probably not. There's my two pieces to replace. The one under there, this has a particulate filter on the one under there, and it has about 3 different sensors running into it. So if I can go under here and get this to work in the light, limited light. I've never done this before, and I read up on it a little bit. Okay, here's a fitting, a sensor. There's another one there, and one back there. I'm going to take those sensors off first, because once I take these big bolts out right here to take the muffler loose, the weight will drop down onto these supports here. There's a tool made to get those off, but I don't have it, so I'm going to hope I can twist them out and use pliers and screwdriver to pull that out. I think once everything's loose, it'll pull out pretty good. So that is the diesel particulate filter, and you can follow it right across here. This is what's going to be more difficult. Catalytic converter, and this piece here is called the downspout that will replace it. It's laying over here somewhere right there, the one on the right. And it's straight, and this one's really crooked, so I'm not sure it'll work. In order to get this out, this brace here has to come off also, because it's just no space to get it out, and it goes up here and attaches to the manifold with a kind of a simple looking band right in there. This piece here, I don't know if you can see it, but it's going to be a little bit difficult to take off because there's a little bitty bolt somewhere right there. There it is. It has to come out right above the wires. Have to get into that bolt to take that guard off, because there's no way to get it down with that guard still in place. So this support beam have to come off, and that guard will have to come off. So I'm going to see if I can do this within a couple hours. I'm going to shut it off and go to work. Okay, here we are almost exactly 1 hour later. Let's see the clock there. Started at 2, and it's 3 to take that one piece out. I couldn't get that nut off right there. Get rounded out. Most of the stuff, I thought it was made in America, but it's metric. And there are more of these. There are actually 4 of those sensors that have to be disconnected. And these little rubber things are pretty hard to get out. Forgot where I put it. And here, there's a tool that gets those off, and it's pretty hard to get off without it, but you have to pull and tug and pry with a screwdriver. One thing, this is dirt here. The wind's blowing. It blows a lot of dust up under there, so you need to find a place where you don't blow the dirt in your face if you're going to do this. Okay, I'm going to tackle the other piece. Okay, it took me about, well, not quite 30 minutes to put on the replacement for the decent particulate filter. It would have been a little easy if I'd had somebody to twist on that muffler. I had to go find a block and prop it up because it twisted sideways. I decided not to change the catalytic converter today. It's getting kind of late and I got some other things I got to do. But anyway, I think if you have the right tools in an hour and a half, you can swap it out. It only takes about 10 minutes to change the computer with the Quadzilla reprogrammer. That's going to be the conclusion of this until maybe I add the part on by changing the catalytic converter for the downpipe.